in this world.
WCW title at Sin. However, CEO Ric Flair thinks differently after you threatened him. He assigned you to compete for that spot against none other than Sid Vicious.
Happy New Year, Jurassic Slapnuts.
Thank you.
Did you ever really think you'd see the year 2001?
You got better things to worry about.
You're damn right I do. Ric Flair, who in the hell does he think he is? I, the chosen one, have proved myself time and time again, and now I got to fight Sid just to get into the pay-per-view. He thinks he's backed me in a corner. Well, I've got a plan. Scott Steiner, he may not be here tonight, but the mystery man is. So I've got a little plan. Mystery man, it's up to you. You're going to be the deciding factor. Does he want me in the pay-per-view, or does he want Sid? It's his decision. So choke on that, Okerlund.
All right, it's going to be Jarrett and Sid tonight for that third spot of the three-way dance at Sin.
Be sure to log on to WCWGear.com to get your Ernest the Cat Miller t-shirts. The cat on one side and I have spoken on the other. Call 1-800-929-8661. Get your Ernest the Cat Miller t-shirt. Can't get the red shoes, can't get the cape, but you can get the t-shirt. And how about money exchanging hands with Luger and Buff and Chronic? I don't know what they were up to, but it can't be up to any good, Mike.
Can't be. Think about Chronic. Breaking necks, cashing checks, money being exchanged. I wonder how that's going to play out.
Here comes the cat himself along with Ms. Jones, and Mike today is going to take us through a couple of weeks ago once again.
Tony, let's take you back to a recent edition of Monday Nitro, and it was back on December the 18th of last year when the cat used his patented feliner move to knock out Alex Wright and score the pinfall win.
Cat
Tony
has been looking great as of late, and I think you would agree with that as well, Stevie.
Yes, I do. And Tony, I want to know why the cat's kicks are so lethal. I want to know.
He trained for many years in karate and judo, in martial arts. He's a three-time former world karate champion, and you don't become a world karate champion without such lethal kicks, Stevie.
That's true. Here comes Reno, one of the toughest guys in WCW. But I just want to know this. I've seen guys in martial arts make their knuckles and their fingers harder by, putting them in hot gravel. Do you think the cat did that with his toes?
Hot gravel?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. The fact is that the cat, as we heard earlier in this telecast,
Cut that damn music off.
confronted Big Vito and Johnny the Bull.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. I don't want you. I want your boss, the commissioner, Mike Sanders.
Uh-oh.
But I don't know what he been talking to you about, but why do you have your ugly ass out here anyway, Igor?
Igor?
Now, this fight ain't between the two of us, okay? So I'm going to allow you to get your ass out of here before I call my mama. Now, I'm going to tell you, Mike Sanders, I want you
Whoa! Turned his back on Reno and paid for it.
That was a critical mistake to turn your attention to a man who's not even in the ring, and Mike Sanders.
Oh.
That was mistake number two. Mistake number one was trying to humiliate a guy like Reno. You could see that Reno was just getting angrier and angrier as the cat was talking, but the cat told Johnny the Bull and Big Vito earlier in the telecast he wanted to go in there. He knew that they had problems with Reno, but he wanted to do this by himself.
Yeah, I can't believe how cocky and confident Mike Sanders is, saying that the cat was going to be a pushover. Is he nuts?
Oh, look at that kick,
Great
guys.
agility. That one was on target.
Great extension once again, and look.
What is Miss
this.
Jones up to?
Anything she wants.
Whoa.
She got a great kick of her own.
That's what I say about these yaks outside the ring, guys.
Perfect distraction.
That was
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Allows the cat to turn the tide.
These yaks should be reprimanded as far as I'm concerned.
And he got right in her face. He ducked the kick, and now the cat got tangled up in the bottom rope trying to get in, and that was all the opening now that Reno needed. Can you believe Reno was the man all along who paid off Chronic to beat up his own brother?
He saved his money, guys.
He even took the fall himself to make it look like he wasn't the man behind this. But it all came out in the wash, so to speak, at Starrcade in December, Mike.
One of the shortest-lived associations that we've ever seen. The two brothers, Big Vito and Reno, splitting now on opposite sides of the fence.
You know what they say, brothers, when they have an argument, That's the most lethal kind, and I guess you know that as much as anybody else do.
Bad blood between brothers, Tony, I'm going to tell you right now, it's nothing like it.
It's the worst kind.
Well, unless it's something like a brother and sister, that could be worse.
He is doing everything he can to distance himself from his brother, associate himself with the thrillers inside cradle. The Cat's showing us a lot of moves.
Was that a brain buster?
It was a counter move that time by a former karate champion. And a great wrestling move, but Reno really kicks it into high gear.
This guy's amazing, guys.
He is lethal. I mean, he is like...
You're right, Tony.
He is so solid. Look at his upper body, his trapezius muscles, his arms.
We all know Reno did a lot of the shoot fighting type, underground type fighting. That's how he made his reputation, guys.
No question, and he's made a great transition into World Championship wrestling as a competitor.
No.
There it is.
Look at that move, Tony.
Yo, jiggity move.
Tony, I think you do that move at an instinct concert.
Yes, you did.
He was in traction the next day.
And a split in the uppercut. And Reno is reeling now from...
to the eyes.
I said he was reeling, but it almost like he just got into the corner and lured the Cat in there so he could get the offense.
Oh, man.
Cutting with the feliner.
1, 2, 3.
I thought Mike Sumner said this guy was going to be a pushover.
Not the Cat.
Not the Cat. Reno made a mistake by losing his balance and almost knocking himself out. Feliner caught him right after that. It's over with.
Reno found out the hard way